This is a special reading for Aries. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this is talking about shadow energy. I feel that mid-year here is a good time to look at this situation, so I will go ahead. I've shuffled the cards, and I'll go ahead and start. This will be a Celtic cross reading. So what is the heart of the matter for Aries? Shadow energies, please. What is the heart of the matter, please? Okay. The Ten of Wands. This is a situation where Aries is at the end of a cycle of activity. It can be a creative activity. It is definitely fire energy, so it speaks specifically to Aries. This is a time when things are moving forward in such a way that you can leave what you have done, what you have struggled with behind you. Let's see what is crossing. The Daughter of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is youthful and imaginative and creative. There's a new energy that is crossing this, so that's telling me this is definitely a new cycle. Something you're going to want to look at is how you are, what you are turning your creative energy toward. Are you putting it in the right direction? Are you thinking in terms of what is going to be best for you, Aries? What is at the base? What is underlying this energy? The Ten of Swords. This has been a difficult period for some Aries. So this is really a situation where there can be a feeling that you have literally been stabbed in the back. This is a situation that you can feel like you have been betrayed. Virtually stabbed in the back, not literally. Well, I mean, situations could be pretty bad, and so there could have been some physical attack as well, but that's not really what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is the feeling of giving your trust to individuals who turn it around on you. And that may have to do with your own inclinations, because some people like to be in a situation where others like them. It's that people-pleasing situation. And that can end up with this result a lot of the time, because there's not really, if you are in that kind of energy dynamic with another individual, it is unlikely that you're going to be able to satisfy their needs. And you will come out feeling like this many times. That's quite possibly what is at the base of this. And we're talking about difficult energies here. This is shadow energy. This is the kind of energy that if we recognize it and are able to work through it, can make it so much easier for us to get through our lives, because we're no longer saying, oh, everyone in the world needs to like me, or I'm not doing it right. We have to be at a point where we can say, that's okay. You know, I don't have to please everyone. There is really no possibility that we can please everyone all the time. and to think otherwise is a road where you end up carrying a lot of burdens that really aren't yours to carry. You have to let go of these things. And I think that that is the intuitive theme of this reading, is it is time to let go of these burdens that you've been carrying. So let's see what is in the recent past. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a slightly unbalanced situation. It is working together with energies, but it's not quite balanced. Something is slightly out of balance. There are things on the horizon that have not yet developed. Oftentimes, this is the planning stage of a new cycle. And I think that has been on Aries' mind. What is coming? What is coming up? It's not fully developed. It's on its way. So let's see what is coming into Aries consciousness. The Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is balancing energies. It's a juggling act. It's deciding what is important. It's determining priorities. It's deciding which things can go and which things can stay and how you're going to move forward. So that is what Aries is doing right now. They're looking into their own energies and saying, okay, this doesn't work anymore, so we're going to move in this direction. The twos are all decision points of some sort. And this is where you decide what you let go, again, what you let go of, and how you move forward. Coming into the near future, the Ace of Pentacles. This is the time when you get to manifest those things in the material world, in the material realm, the job you want, the home you want, the way to move forward. And it is a good time to manifest. So this is definitely a new cycle. Let's look what at the base. There you may have been dealing with some conflict. The Five of Swords is a situation where one party wants to win, and they will do it. It's the my way or the highway feeling. You may have been feeling this. That may be what you are leaving behind. You have no more room in your life for the energy that comes across this way. I win, you lose. There is a somewhat rude saying that there is a whole generation of people who are really of that mindset that, I win, screw everybody else. That's not what you're interested in doing. You're interested in moving forward in your way, not someone else's way. So let's see what Aries energy is right now. There is a wisdom to the Father of Pentacles. This is the energy of a person who has been around for a while in the material world and knows how things work. They have a depth of knowledge. They are wise about how the material world works. They know what kind of people that they need to be associating with and those that they need to avoid. They are sort of a grandfatherly-like energy, a grandfatherly or grandmotherly-like energy that has that wisdom often beyond their years. They know what's what. They can be wise counsel when it comes to things of the material world. And they also have a practicality to them. Again, they know what's what. They know how to move in the material world. What is the environment? The environment is one of love. So this is definitely a new cycle. The cycle is one of both material and emotional development. And we know that there is also creative development that is underway. You're making the choices in the material realm, and you have the energy to move you forward in a new way, in a creative sense, in the activities that you do in the world. So let's see, what are your hopes? You have a decision that you are hoping you get a chance to make. And this is moving you forward into the future. This is a positive card. This is a hopes card. And you are hoping that decision that you want with this Two of Pentacles in the material realm, you want that to come to fruition, and it's also going to be a creative decision for you. So let's see what the outcome is. Four of Pentacles. So this is interesting because this is telling me that you are going to look at your energy and balance it to the point that you economize. You're not going to spend a lot of time in the material realm on things that are not, that you're going to be looking at everything that you do with an eye to what really makes sense to spend that energy on. That's the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Wands would be a stable situation, but you're looking in terms of rethinking your future. And this is where you are going to balance things out. You may pare back what you spend your material resources on, because right now you're thinking, what can I afford? What can I afford to give in the terms of energy and resources and time? What is at the bottom? Again, we have that card. So you're not going to put your energy to things that are not going to have any payback for you, because they're somebody else's idea of. You're not going to put your energy into things that someone is going to try to win at all costs for. I'll put it that way. This is really at the base of this whole reading. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords are situations where there is energy that is pushing against you to do things that you are not willing to do. So let's see what else we have. Let's look for what comes after the Four. So there are still hidden things. There are things that you do not yet know. And the Moon is Pisces energy. It's insight, it's intuition. And let's see what is after that. The Daughter of Swords. You're going to be asking a lot of questions. So you're going to be looking into things to move to into your future. There is a sense that this unknown is a reason for you to use this curiosity that you have to get to answers to questions that you are going to not even really know. This is an emotional situation. So this is the emotional energy behind this Moon card. This is deep emotions. These are things that you're going to be working out that you did not have the opportunity to do before the situation you found yourself in. And I think what it has done is it's made you look at the priorities in your life in a much different way than you used to. Aries can be very ambitious. I think that has been a dissatisfying experience for many of you. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and ask for some advice as to how to proceed. Because you're going to be looking for answers. You will not have all of those answers yet. So how is our Aries going to go forward into the future, having rebalanced their priorities and entering a new phase of material and emotional development? Because you have a decision that you want to be able to make, and you may not have all of the information to make that yet. So let's see, what do we have? Advice. What advice do we have for Aries? A card of advice, please. Okay. Show me. Okay. The things that you are looking for will be revealed, and the result will be joy, happiness, and the Queen of Swords. You're going to find the truth of your situation. The Queen of Swords will, much like the Daughter of Swords, is looking for the truth. But the thing about the Queen of Swords is that there is more experience there. This is a person who guards their heart. They know who to give their heart to. They know who to give their creative energy and their fire and their love and their emotional strength to. And they know where not to put it. They know where to put their resources. They have that wisdom. And the Sun means that the Daughter of Swords, Mother of Swords, and the Sun mean that this will be an epiphany, really, for you. You will find the answer to what it is that you want to do, which direction you want to move your energies. So with that, this is a very positive reading that deals with some really difficult energies that you are working through, and you are willing to do the work to find the truths behind the situation. And this is where you will be. With that, I will leave it there.